Welcome everybody to Requiem. We start just outside the Emerald Rose as Charlie O'Malley, the new member of Nosferatu. Doesn't even know what the fuck that means, but anyway. He's walking. Sire probably somewhere. His Rachel. As he waits outside. No cigarette in his mouth this time, he's learned that lesson, but just staring at what is his. And what would you do if the man you fought for betrayed you in such a way? Well, what sort of monster would you bring into this world? What would you do? And that's the questions that are running through Charlie O'Malley's head right now. As he just stares at that nightclub. And a smile creeps across his face. The melodrama. It's beautiful, isn't it? He says to himself, smiling. Waiting to see if Clive's help arrives.
Oh, most definitely. They seem to have done so. In fact, you end up finding that there is a limousine that pulls up around the corner. And of course, beautiful young woman who is originally dressed in attire that of a chauffeur now exits out and is dressed actually, I wouldn't say casually, it's very much businesslike, but it seems to be attire very fit for this venue. She opens the door and gives Clive a kiss on the cheek. He whispers into her ear as she drives off. Clive steps forward and looks over at Charlie. Well, I certainly hope that some things have been cleared up for you.
When Clive looks at Charlie, he strides over. All this fear is gone. As he clasps him firmly on the hand.
Yes. Good to end up knowing you're back, Charlie.
Let's just say the water was most refreshing.
I'm glad. And he kind of just reaches his fingers and pulls something out of your hair. Looks like a fly. Crushes it. Sorry. The buzzing's distracting.
It's okay. I have to keep up appearances after all. Us. The mask and all that.
I see that she's taught you. Well, that's going to be useful for you tonight. I mean, you're going to be amongst a lot of people you probably hate and a lot of people you want to care about. But the more you let them know how much you care, well, whatever you do, though, Charlie, no matter how many masks you put on, do me a favor. Don't start lying to yourself on who you are. To be a good liar, after all, you gotta learn to lie to yourself first.
I know, Clive, and I thank you, but what I've learned is all these little details of your mask is what makes you truly who you are. And if that one of those details is lying, well, then that's just a necessary part of the service.
That's how you want to view it.
Let's go get our business back.
Please. After you.
He just strides forward, almost like the prodigal son returns, like that moment when he just swings open the doors and just surveys his kingdom.
Yeah. And when you do so, Alexander's standing there. Oh, fuck. Charlie was worried about you. Been calling for a while. I thought I guess your phone's dead or something. You left your
Yeah,
car out, and I was wondering if you got home all right. And I haven't heard nor had no hair of you all day.
a momentary delay, Alexander. A momentary delay. You wouldn't believe the stuff I've had to deal with today. So,
Oh, tell me about it. He looks over at the crowd. So, ready to get back down to business?
oh, I'm more than ready. And after all, as he gestures behind him to Clive, I've been having a powwow meeting.
I knew you guys would hit it off. Well, smoke?
No, I don't need it.
All right. Good. You're getting your stress down. You kind of swats at something. God damn it. Day 2 and already got fruit flies.
Unfortunately, that's the way things are. But tell me, how is our door looking? She's kind of gesturing back at the protection, obviously, of a certain person, I would assume.
Well, I haven't heard nor hear of them. Boys came in. In fact, they're sitting right over there, and yeah, they're sticking Bob.
Well, stand back, Alexander. You're about to see some authority being planted that we should have done the first thing.
He kind of looks at you curiously as he watches you walk off. And
He,
him and Clive just kind of end up sitting there. Clive has this kind of shitty grin on his face, whereas Alexander seems to be a little more curious, a little hesitant. Like, what is this? And yeah, he definitely looks nervous, but would you be able to roll me wits empathy?
10.
Yeah. It's kind of like he just got a little nervous around you for whatever reason. Like almost as soon as you walked in the door, it's a forced smile and all this kind of stuff, but they're just kind of looking like he's whispering Clive something. And Clive seems to be having that reassuring smile, like relax, the kid's fine, And when he does so, Alexander just he kind of goes deadpan for a second. Then shakes it off. Yeah, it's nothing, right? As you end up walking towards Stick and Bob.
Gentlemen, he says quite boldly, like slamming his hand down on the table in front of them.
Holy sh! Oh fuck, Charlie. Oh fuck.
Surprised to see me.
No, not at all. We just didn't see you setting up today, so figured, it was all business as usual, and then all of a sudden you were told that we're not working the door today.
No, you're not, boys. In fact, I've decided to make a couple of changes.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna do some changes. Bob just pipes up. Yeah, this is gonna be rich.
He points at Bob. I don't like you.
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
That should probably unnerve him. It's this menacing smile.
Yeah, I'll roll a manipulation, intimidation, and feel free to add 1 die to that.
Oh boy. Okay, just remember, I'm assuming imposing is going to come in handy here as well. Oh, Jesus. Okay, manipulation, intimidation. Okay. See what happens, man. Got an 8.
Yeah. Bob kind of he's not giving ground, but it's clear he's definitely feeling it. And he's not like sitting down despite your protests. In fact, he stands up almost like he's posturing a bit. Or maybe not. Maybe he does want to actually just snap you like a twig in your own club.
Well, I can see you're a bit aggressive. That's expected. However, however, may I fail to remind what you seem to not grasp as he leans right in. Not they're touching or anything, it's just eyes staring at him. You're out, fatness. You're like an insect to me. You know, in fact, you're worse than an insect. You are nothing. You're like that little thing that just flies around. In fact, I've been hearing a lot of these flies buzzing in my head for a while. And you can think you can come and intimidate me in my own club. Do you realize what I'm about to do here? And do you realize the power behind my back about to happen? Because if you do, and if you're smart, you'd sit the fuck down, but clearly you're not. So I'm just going to look at you one more time. And I say, sit the fuck down.
I'll give you one last shot on it.
Okay.
He's got one.
Oh, god damn it. No, that's not working. God
Okay.
damn.
In fact, yeah. He resolve plus composure, please. Oh, he's got 2 successes. As he kind of leans in. See, I've dealt with bigger, worse than you. There's a reason I end up running.
Yeah, no, I only got one if a 7 was
Oh, yeah, this is intimidation. He's quite an imposing figure, in fact. He looms over you. You know, if he wanted to, he can probably try and crush you like a gnat. I mean, it's looking at you. I don't give a shit what you think. St. Michael ends up having this club. He's going to support it, and that agreement is not being broken. So you can go ahead and posture all you want. You can just go fuck off and let's get back to work. He's not going to be happy.
He looks back at Clive and just it's kind of with a gesture like, I tried. I really did. It's that smile that probably has Clive going, oh shit.
Well, the thing is that there is that. But maybe, just maybe, Charlie can feel it inside. See, whenever 2 animals come head to head and over a bit of territory, they tend to end up having a disagreement. Sometimes that disagreement gets out of control. And with that thing inside you, that beast, that monster, that thing that wants to drag you down, all it thinks about is kill, feed, repeat. I'm going to need you to end up rolling one more wits composure because that beast wants out.
It's out.
Well, what do you think it would do at this situation in the middle of a club?
Well, that piece of meat dares to step up to me? Yeah, no, he's being pushed into that wall, except it's not in a threatening gesture. His skull is going through that wall, whether he likes it or not. It's almost that grinding right into that wall, those fingers going into the eye sockets, the juicy little details. They get so sweet.
Wow. Go ahead and make your strength brawl.
Strength brawl, okay. Oh, man.
So 2 versus 1. So yeah, so you end up putting your hand on his face, your thumbs trying to find his eyes as the back of his head slams into the concrete behind him. He seems a little dazed, and he ends up deciding to swing himself, and that is 2 successes. So 2 carries, 1 carries, and then it's going for. No, he doesn't do much of anything. Or no, sorry, I'm thinking Requiem, right? So he deals 2 points, and I'm going to need you to roll soak for that.
Just stamina?
Yep. Unless you have fortitude.
Nope.
Okay. So his immediate response is to bring his arm up and over to the end of the knocking. He knocks you clean in the head. In fact, knocking you off him. This brute, this size, ends up knocking you almost down to the ground as a lot of the patrons give way. Many of them trying watching, thinking that this is a hell of a bar fight. Unfortunately, that beast of yours is still going in, and all it wants to do is kill this individual. How do you kill an individual like this?
Take out its fucking legs and watch it squirm.
Make your try.
He's going to just punch series of just brutal punches into those legs.
Ducking down.
Yeah, Dex brawl, I'm assuming, yeah?
Strength brawl, actually, is the normal attack, which is really
would,
weird.
Yeah. Would boxing come into this?
Yes, it would.
Okay, sweet. Oh, yeah, that's 10, so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you managed to... It's 10, so 10 again. I keep forgetting 10 again. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. It's been a while since I played Requiem.
No, just 1 success.
Okay.
I got 2.
So 1 success. You end up seeing that his legs kind of... And he has a hard time standing as you kind of just Charlie horsed him, except with that strength you ended up putting it right in, and he ends up continuing on with this as he tries to end up bringing both hands down, and he ends up slamming onto Actually, no, I'm forgetting something. Wow, I am forgetting something greatly. What's lower, your wits or your dex?
Wits.
Wits? Okay, what's your wits at?
2.
Okay, so that only ends up giving him a 3. So he does end up getting 1 hit, and we roll 10 again. No. Okay. So, when you do that, he brings both of his hands down onto your back and damn near knocking you down to the ground. He is absolutely huge. Meanwhile, maybe you can just catch it when you end up realizing Stick ends up pulling out his phone, and he starts frantically calling someone, but you have larger concerns.
He's going to bite into that leg.
Okay. Well, your bite ends up adding as +1, I believe. So go ahead.
Brawl. 1.
You only remove that last dice. Oh, it's a 2, so it doesn't matter. His defense is 1. Yep, that definitely ends up doing it. As you end up biting into him, you end up seeing that his leg actually goes down, and he actually starts screaming at this point, where he seems to be reaching into something in his back pocket. At this point, it's going to take him a turn to arm himself, since he's on his back and he needs to reach for something, so he needs to roll to the side. But you don't know what it is.
Grab right into those eyes, so whatever he's reaching for ain't going to do shit, as he's going to literally just press his fingers into the eyes and just blind.
Okay, that's going to be difficulty 10, because it's very, very... no, it doesn't increase difficulty. So defense goes with 1, so this is very difficult. So take your dice pool, remove it by 5. or drop it down by 5. So it might be a chance die. If it's, does it drop
Chance
it down
die.
to 1?
Yeah.
Does it drop
it's
it
strength
lower
brawl,
than 1?
Yeah.
It does drop it lower than 1?
If it's
Okay,
strength
so
brawl,
it's,
it's lower than 1.
okay.
Yeah, if it's,
Then you're going to have to roll a chance die, and in which case, all the chance to you.
Nope. 4.
Nope. Okay, well, it wasn't a 1. So you try and rake the eyes, and it's a head, right? It's very difficult to end up catching when he ends up turning to the side. And it's at this point he ends up producing a knife, and he is going to try and put that into your side. Now, the good news is that he's not quite as adept with a knife, but the knife also counterbalances it by giving him an additional die in the pool. But he loses 2 because of your defense. That's still 2 lethal. So
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, no.
Or no, I keep. Sorry, guys. This has been a long time since I've done combat in Requiem. Do not use this as a tutorial in Requiem. No, as far as your defense ends up going into that, soak only applies to fortitude at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, which is really fucking weird. Sorry, I'm kind of going through all the modifiers right now. Touch, prone, firing, concealing, dodge, auto fire, burst, automatic, medium, armor, piercing, aim, all out attack. Okay. Well, he ends up doing 2 points of damage to you, and this is lethal. So whereas beforehand, bashing really wasn't doing much, damn all. This will actually end up causing you a fair amount of discomfort as the blade ends up going into your ribs, like into your side. You have clearly been stabbed, and not only stabbed, but stabbed viciously.
If I can do an all-out attack, he's just gonna fucking unleash every bit of fucking rage. And if I can buff blood, he would do that. Basically, he's on. This is it. I've had enough. Basically, in his mind.
Okay, can you roll willpower? And first of all, so your attack comes first, and if you succeed will, then you're going to end up buffing as well.
Okay, so attack first. That's strength brawl.
Well, first you got to roll will.
Oh, will.
Because you're trying to do 2. You're trying to do 2.
Oh man! Oh Jesus! Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want him dead.
Yeah.
You definitely want him dead. So yeah, remember his defense is 1, so it drops 1 die.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 because you're biting. And now that it's an all-out attack, you end up adding an additional 2.
Ooh.
Okay, well, roll 2 more die.
Okay.
There was 3 successes with that.
Yeah, just 2 ones. I didn't think I had any additional ones.
Well, nevertheless, what happens to this poor bastard?
It's just unstoppable, just a wave of just punches. And you can hear him screaming, "What's my name? What's my name?" Over and over as he comes lands.
Yeah, at this point, all he's trying to do is he's trying to cover up. He's trying to end up defending himself in any way, shape, or form, as you are literally just bashing in bone into brain matter at this point. Like how he is not dead, they don't know, but he has let go of that knife that is currently in your side as you are punching the ever-loving fuck out of him.
He towers over him. What's my name?
Now, he looks at you. Oh, Mally. And here's the question: high or low?
Low.
Guess right. All right. The good news is
everybody's man.
Yeah, the good news is everybody's in such shock of what's going on right now. They have not thought to actually record this on their cell cameras, because how often does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
So you lucked out.
Yeah, pretty much.
But He confesses your name. Your fist is covered in his blood. And you are still raging, so trying to speak is still coming up as garbled words, barely being able to speak those little tidbits. If you want to get control, you better get control back, because if you don't, you will kill him.
Yeah, that's with them. Assuming something resolve. What's the resolve?
Composure, wits.
Compose. Oh, actually, that's a lot better dice pool. Hey, oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, that's 10. So yeah, that's the additional dice down there. So
Okay.
that's 3. Oh man,
All right.
that's actually 4. Actually, with the 8.
Yep. All right. Yeah. And through the garble spitting, what's left of you behind the beast, and this is hard. This is the hardest thing you've ever had to do, is wrangle in that want to kill him, to tear his throat out and drain him dry in front of all these people. And it's difficult. It is very fucking difficult. When you pull back, he's conscious, and you realize you have a blade in your side as you see Alex trying to call. And it looks like he's trying to call an ambulance when Clive whispers into his ear. And it takes a minute for Clive to end up coming to you, and he's pulling off his shirt, he's wrapping it over your knife wound. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll get you to the hospital. Relax, Charlie." He's making a real show of it. Let's see, how well does he do? Oh yeah, he can win a goddamn Oscar at this point. You know that he is trying to end up making sure that you don't end up like you're wounded, and he's selling it for you, and he's kind of looking, and Alexander is screaming at him for anyone to get these guys out of here, and you notice that Lisa, who gives a sly smile to Clive, starts walking over, and she, with very little issue, actually takes hold of this man, this giant, like 400-pound individual, and hoists him up. And she's a small frame, but she got just to pick him clean up, which seems a little unusual to you, but who knows? Maybe she works out. Maybe he's not fighting her, as he is kind of mashed, and you see behind him a stick with the phone, making a call.
Get me upstairs, Clive. I need to calm.
We need to get you out of here is what we need to be doing. Right now, we're making a scene. What did I tell you about making scenes?
I tried. I lost it, okay?
Yeah.
It was hard. I didn't kill him.
Yeah, well, you also made life a fuck ton more difficult for us. Like, what's going to happen if this ends up making the press, which it will make the press? Oh, fuck. Who am I going to have to call for that one? Fuck. Okay.
Spin it that he was attacking me.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
I defended the entire bar from a man with a knife. Wounded and brave.
I can work with that. All right, let's get you to I don't know where the fuck we need to end up going. And almost like it's foreseen, you take a look. Now, you've been missing calls all the goddamn day. There's nothing new there. Mostly because you were unconscious. But this one ends up ringing. And there's one, the number's different this time. It ends up being very, very familiar to you.
Hello?
Hi, my boy. I end up hearing that you end up having a bit of a scuffle with one of my boys. What happened? You end up tapping that ass again.
He insulted me,
Well, that's all
and he
well and
pulled
good.
a knife on me in my club.
Well, so word ends up saying that you ended up attacking him. Now, I thought we had a good thing going here. I'm not sure why you want to keep fucking up with it, but son, I can't end up allowing that. You keep this shit up, and then I'm gonna have to get not so protective for you.
And I heard you're not doing your job. I heard drugs are taking over your nightclub as he's looking down over at Clive and nodding his head, saying, Michael.
Son, if you end up thinking that I end up having one shred of indecency in order to allow that kind of shit to end up happening, then you don't end up worrying about it. I end up
I
saying I
hear
run my end of the business, and you end up running your end. Now you're deciding to fuck things up. So I'll
I'm
tell you
hearing
what.
different, Michael. I'm hearing different. I heard the drugs are coming from different sources, and I'm not best pleased.
Oh, from different sources. You're interfering that kind of shit. Well, who the fuck are you going to end up believing? And let me ask you, what other sources? Where are you getting this information from? Are you absolutely sure you're not being played?
Well, they made me an offer.
They made you an offer. Oh,
Hmm.
really? Well, if that's the fucking case, then why don't you end up taking it, you scumfuck? Oh, wait, I end up knowing why. Because right now, you're here, Meg is falling asleep, waiting on her dear Ma, because she was the only one to answer the fucking call. And guess how I know that one?
I'm going. He just looks at Clive. It's like, as I said, I haven't accepted the offer yet. I'm leaving that up to you to do your business. Now, I hear they're out muscling you.
Out muscling. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Now you end up telling me that. Next you're going to end up telling me that the sky ends up raining frogs. Are you
I can put you
fucking...
on to Clive and he can verify.
He's there.
Aye.
Oh, well. Now, that just changed everything, for fuck's sakes. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not 100% sure on how it is you're still walking. I'm glad you are. Really, I am. You're like a brother to me. So I'd hate to end up losing you over some territorial spat between two rich fucks. But you know how it is, Charlie. It's nothing personal.
Go fuck yourself,
Well,
Lynch.
I think I might take a piece of Megan before I end up doing that. I mean, for fuck's sake, she's
Try.
right in the next room. So.
What?
Oh fuck! You haven't been paying attention, huh?
If you touch her,
No,
I'll
no.
rip
See,
your fucking spine out slowly.
oh well. I don't think you can get here in time, so I'm gonna end up helping you out here, Charlie. You ended up saying he's right there. Deliver me his fucking spine, like you want to do to me, and I'll end up making sure that you end up getting in good with the right people, rather than being in with the wrong people who not only know how to use you, but you end up deciding to get in here played like a fiddle. You might as well be played by a fiddle on the winning fucking side. And Charlie, as vicious as you can fucking get, don't forget we came up together. I know exactly what you're all about, and
He
you're.
hangs up. Charlie hangs up the phone. Just doof, as he turns and like grabs Clive. You promised to keep them safe.
Oh, what do you mean?
He has them. You lied to me.
I didn't. Charlie, calm the fuck down, please. This is not the way you want to get up going about it.
Why
Not
should
the
I
way.
believe you? Why? Give me one reason.
Well, first off, strangling me ain't gonna work. Hey, so there's
He
that.
release. He releases. Stoof.
Thank you. I didn't
Tell me,
realize I still had that reflex.
Clive. He has my sister.
What did he tell you?
She's in the next room.
Okay.
And to kill you.
Well, I'd rather that not be the case. Quite
I'm not
frankly.
planning on it.
Oh, good. For a second there, I was worried that you were actually coming up with a plan. Okay. So, let's take a look here. Hello? Yes, I'm calling about a Ruth O'Malley. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she still hasn't checked out yet. Oh, they're still waiting for her son to come in and doing the paperwork. Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm a friend of the family, and I'm just checking up to end up seeing has she had any visitors recently? She has. Oh, okay, so oh, her daughter. That's understandable. Dear Megan's always been a sport like that. Is she still there? Yes, I would gladly end up holding. I really do hate being put on hold. It's one of those things where it's just terrible music all the time. And oh, hi, dear. Yeah, why, yes, I would like to end up speaking to her. Oh, it's her brother. Yeah, Charlie. He offers you the phone.
He shakily takes it.
Charlie?
Megan,
Yeah? Yeah,
did
where are
anyone
you?
come? Where's Chrissy?
I don't know. I don't know. She didn't come home last night.
Megan, I need
Yeah?
you to stay there and keep hidden.
Keep
Don't,
hidden?
if anyone comes, if you see Michael Lynch at all, you don't come out, you don't make yourself known, okay?
Okay.
You stay
What's wrong?
safe. Nothing,
What's wrong?
sweetheart. Nothing, sweetheart. I just need you to hide yourself, okay? Say nothing to Ma. You just go and hide, okay?
Okay. Okay.
We're coming to get you.
I'm scared.
You're going to be fine. Charlie's on his way.
Come quick.
I'm on the way. He hands Clive back the phone. Get this knife out of me and we're going to get her.
Why?
She's my family. And he has
No, not
Chris.
that. Not that. Why get the knife out of you? That's an excuse to get in.
Yeah. He kind of just laughs at the kind of. He just kind of just laughs. He's like, this whole thing is so new to him. He's like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Can you get in contact with Rachel?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. That wouldn't be too much of an issue. You sure you want her anywhere near a hospital?
Tell us to meet her in the vicinity, not inside.
Not a problem.
Keep on the edges, basically. Is what I'm hinting at. Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you a little trick that if you're gonna be stabbed, you can at least bleed proper.
Clive, why are you helping me?
I would have thought it was obvious. Because I'm a sick guy.
You know what, Clive? I like you. To be
You
honest.
won't.
I probably
But I
won't
hope
know.
But hopefully that'll take a few kind of looks around centuries.
Yeah. I'm beginning to realize that. Just make sure you just make sure that club is guarded. I don't want any of that slime men trying to worm their way back.
Hey, Lisa will do whatever I end up telling her to, and do not think that she hasn't taken a class or two on self-defense this entire time. I wouldn't want anything to happen to my baby.
Tell her to send the head a stick and that fat fuck to Michael's doorstep.
Are you sure, Charlie?
I don't know. I don't know where Chrissy is, and then
Okay. And with that, Clive actually is driving his own limousine. First time you've seen him do this, you're sitting in what can only loosely be called a passenger seat. Knife sticking out of your side, threatening to cut the safety or cut the seatbelt. But at least gets you moving. It's at the hospital where you eventually end up pulling yourself out. At this point, Clive has shown you a little neat trick, a way of looking more alive. If it was only for those bugs on the goddamn windshield that going splat like fucking rainfall as you were driving, it makes actually the windshield look pretty fucking rancid. And you're being pulled in. Clive is, I need a doctor. I need a doctor. And there are staff that is going all over the place trying to end up covering for you. And Clive seems to whisper in one ear to another as you end up going. And it's strange because the group takes you into the elevator. And Clive just seems to speak to each and every one of them eventually.
Charlie just looked at Clive like, "What? This is the coolest thing, but like, I've ever seen." You know, it's like, what? How the fuck?
And you notice that he presses a button, or he presses a different button, and instead of going up to the, or instead of going directly to emergency, you stop early, and they just kind of drag you out.
Clive,
and
where are we? What is this?
Oh well, the operation was a success, and you're going to be all right. And he kind of just pulls the sheet a little bit over your current knife sticking out of your side, and now you're going to be okay, Charlie. It was a hell of a surgery. I was glad to end up seeing you and making it, and glad you got out in record time.
Charlie
kind of
just
looks
gives
at
him
you
the thumbs up. Yep, record time. Save my life, Clive. Save my life.
Yeah. And it's at that point that one of the nurses is going into a room and comes out. There's got to be a mistake. There's still a patient in that room. And she starts discussing like how this little hiccup ended up happening as everybody else is pulling you in. The gurney is being parked, and right beside Clive, you can actually end up seeing a very familiar face. Someone who's sleeping just across.
Charlie just starts to laugh as he even shout. You can hear him say, "Megan."
And eventually, somebody ends up weaning themselves out. Comes out from a small cupboard, actually, when the doctors leave. Charlie?
Hey.
Oh my God, I was so worried about you. She ends up running right up, and as she hugs you, I'm going to have to ask you high or low.
Low.
Oh, you luck out so well. Her hand just misses the knife when she hugs you. And
Megan?
she's so happy to see you now.
It's all right, sweetheart. That's it. He's just easing her off, basically. He's kind of looking at the Clive going, you forgot to take the knife out.
Yeah. Clive's response is like, not my problem. And he just kind of goes on to the phone, starts saying, excuse me, I need to take this. As he starts to walk out. And there's this smile on his face. Very, very odd for him. Usually it's a very chipper smile, but this one's something's wrong when you're holding on to Megan.
Megan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let go, Megan.
Charlie.
Let go.
What do you mean? And you can see a fly start to buzz into her hair. She doesn't seem to notice.
Megan, let go of me. I'll be fine.
Going. She kind of takes a step back. What's wrong, Charlie?
Kind of looks over to where Clive is, almost panicking.
Clive's left the door, but as you do, there is somebody else standing there. Oh, don't it just break your heart? And there's a lovely family reunion just happening here now, isn't it?
As Elijah just starts laughing. She's getting up out of the bed, and Megan, go in the cupboard again.
No, please don't. Oh, my dear, you aren't going anywhere, my dear. You seeing that your Uncle Charlie here has just ended up making a bit of a mess out of things, and your Uncle Michael is just here to end up taking care of all those messes right now.
Charlie just glares at him. Shut the fuck up.
And what you gonna do, Michael? Beat me until I'm in a hospital. We're already here.
No, I'm going to do something much, much worse. He just smiles warmly.
Oh, you fucker. He starts to walk, and as he's walking, he's kind of stepping around the gurney. He's kind of starting to walk a little closer to Megan. Oh, don't be afraid, sweetheart. It'll all be over soon enough.
Michael. He's turning basically, and I mean, there's something in him that just wants to make Michael on his knees and cry like a little girl.
Well,
if I can.
Yeah, I think you can imagine something like that. I think I understand what's going on here. However, there may be a kickback, so I'm going to need you. Where are you? There we are. So, do apologize here, but where are you? Here we are. I'm going to need you to roll presence, intimidation, and 1.
Will I be able to spend willpower with this as well, by the way? Or are you allowed to do that?
Yes, you would. Yes, you could.
Oh, I'm spending willpower. Oh, he's spending willpower. Oh, fucking right. Okay.
Oh, 1 dice explodes, so 1 success. Versus what?
1. Versus 1.
Versus 1.
I spent willpower as well, so
yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not the only one in the room. Oh no, poor Megan.
Yeah, she's gonna see it.
Oh, she's gonna do more than that. Now, perhaps you end up seeing Michael and you, Faith Megara! Oh, you fucker. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Meanwhile, Megan, who is about to end up trying to crawl into the cupboard, takes one look up at you and she screams. That scream echoes through the hallway. You see doctors coming. You can hear footsteps coming around the corridor. And this scream is enough to actually stir the sleeping Ruth O'Malley, who gets up startled as she looks. She ends up seeing this horrific visage of fang and monstrosity. Charlie O'Malley. I want you to end this with one roll. I need you to end up rolling wits plus composure. This is difficulty 9. Charlie, this moment is the most horrific moment of your life. Earlier on, you chastised your mother for raising a hand to her daughter. You said, how can you do this? But you have turned to violence every step, with or without a beast. Even with your sister here, with no conscience, so quickly to show intimidation, to show power, you would cast aside that which makes you human. That's what would have made you a man instead of a monster. You've left a child screaming and scarred for life, for the blood you have been given. This second chance to hang on to that mortal coil, and you use it to scare children, to scar your own mother, to shut down what was once a friend, to cause violence. Charlie O'Malley, this is the monster you've became. And with that, this session comes to a close.